This SalesGym video answers the question why so many leading companies use SalesGym coaching and training to improve their sales teams. Hi, I'm Michael St. Lawrence. I'd like to walk you through some quick ideas on what it is that makes the SalesGym so unique and why so many leading companies are using our training and coaching service. What our clients tell us is it really boils down to 4 key reasons in terms of why they use the SalesGym. The first is to reduce the impact of those 4 crucial selling mistakes so many salespeople make. The second is to dramatically improve how they coach their own sales coaches and managers. Another thing they tell us that's unique is the SalesGym helps them to upgrade their sales process with better best practices. And finally, they want to see the impact of coaching when their sales teams are coached the way elite athletes are coached. Most of our clients tell us they're frustrated that so many of their salespeople make the same mistakes on sales calls. Our research has led us to interview hundreds of sales executives, and we've tested thousands of salespeople. And we know that 70% of all salespeople make the same 4 mistakes on 90% of their sales calls. Those 4 mistakes are talking too much, asking ineffective questions, inability to communicate real value when it's needed, and finally, they can't control the sales process so that sales calls end with effective action steps that move the process forward. These 4 mistakes are the main reason so many sales calls end with poor results. And our clients tell us they're tired of seeing those mistakes day after day from so many people on their sales team. They look to the SalesGym to break those 4 habits and teach their coaches how to coach the way elite sports teams coach their athletes. So it's not like these companies we work with don't provide their salespeople with training and coaching, because they do. In fact, they spend millions on it. But the fact of the matter is that typical training and coaching does not work with a big percentage of the sales force in terms of those 4 core mistakes. About 70% of all salespeople need a much more intensive and rigorous practice and coaching system to break those 4 habits and learn how to sell the way top performers do. They need frequent, challenging practice, not crammed into a couple days delivered once or twice a year. They need training that is broken down into small bite-sized pieces delivered every week. They also need the kind of weekly training and coaching that rehearses them for upcoming important sales calls instead of just debriefing calls that they've been on when they've already made their mistakes. Ultimately, the bad habits salespeople get into are difficult to break. That's why the athlete style of training and coaching delivered in rigorous practice drills week after week is the most effective way to break those habits and learn how to sell the way top performers do. One of the questions we always get from our clients before they start a project with us is, hey, can you guys really learn our business, our products, our sales cycle, our sales process? Because every business is different, and we understand that. Companies want to know if we can really learn their process and teach their people to sell their way more effectively. We've worked with companies for over 30 years. Long cycle selling, short cycle selling, transactional, solutions-oriented, strategic, consultative, challenger selling. We have deep experience in understanding the process our clients are using and helping them to bring best practices from other organizations into their approach so that they're able to blend consultative and challenger selling methods to get maximum results. That's what our most recent book, Compete Selling, is all about. It's one of the shortest and easiest reads that salespeople can actually finish, and they'll learn how to blend consultative and challenger methods and how to adapt it to their business. Most of our clients tell us that Compete Selling is a fantastic resource, and they love the fact that their people read it while they're being coached by the SalesGym coaches. One of the things our clients tell us is very unique about the SalesGym is they say most sales training and consulting firms really focus on process, organizational charts, and diagrams. But what makes us unique is we really learn their business. We learn how their best people communicate. At the SalesGym, we have this extreme focus on learning your sales messaging, and that makes all the difference in the world. We record and listen to how your top performers communicate, how they put across your differentiating factors and your value proposition, how they phrase and position those big insight questions, how they tailor value, how they respond to the objections, and what are the key things they emphasize about what makes your organization unique to build that value proposition. We listen to and learn from them, And then we convert those insights into powerful training materials with practice guides, worksheets, and even example demonstration recordings that accelerate the learning pace of your entire sales team. Some of the things our clients notice that starts to happen immediately after we begin a SalesGym project is their coaches finally start coaching the way elite sports teams coach their athletes, because we teach them how to do that by example. Our clients get a true practice system that their sales managers, coaches, and trainers can learn and use on a weekly basis. Most companies don't have this practice system, and that's something we build and give them that transforms their culture into a true practice culture. They also get that blending of the best elements of consultative and challenger selling. And what's great about the SalesGym is we have a low cost and in some cases no cost way for you to pilot it. Because there's no wasted time and expense traveling and your salespeople don't have to leave the field, our training is very cost efficient. And salespeople are getting coached and trained and rehearsed for upcoming calls, so the training is impacting their sales performance every single week. You'll have a hard time finding any sales organization that has studied and refined the practice system the way that we have. So I'd like to close with a thought from somebody that really took practice to the next level, Michael Jordan. He said, you can practice shooting 8 hours a day, but if your technique is wrong, then all you become is very good at shooting the wrong way. Get the fundamentals down and the level of everything you do will rise. And that's exactly what SalesGym's clients expect from us, to practice with their sales teams the same way elite athletes are trained. You'll find lots more information about the SalesGym on our SalesGym YouTube channel.